if a president could make the economy great, and there was like a button he could press, they'd be pressing that button at the speed of light. So, you know, but they can't. Like, they can't just magically make the economy good. No president wants the economy bad ever. But they, you know, like, there's just a limit to how much they can do. You know, I'm generally a fan of like minimal government interference in the economy. Like, the government should be kind of like the referee, but not the player. And there shouldn't be too many referees. But there is an exception, which is when there's an unpriced externality, such as the CO2 capacity of the oceans and atmosphere. So when you have an unpriced externality, then the normal market mechanisms do not work, and then it's government's role to intervene in a way that's sensible. And the best way to intervene is to assign a proper price to whatever the common good is that's being consumed. There should be a tax on carbon. You know, if the bad thing is carbon accumulation in the atmosphere, then there needs to be a tax on that, and then we can that will and then you can get rid of all subsidies and everything else. And it seems like logical that you should tax things that are most likely to be bad, rather than, you know, like that's why we tax cigarettes and alcohol, because those are probably bad for you. Certainly cigarettes are. Yeah, so you want to err on the side of taxing things that are probably bad, and not tax things that are good. And so I think, given that there is a need to gather tax for the to pay for the federal government, we should shift the tax burden to bad things, and then adjust that tax of that bad thing according to whatever is going to result in the behavior that we think is beneficial for the future.